This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. And tonight it'll be the Celtics going up against Philadelphia. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's exciting. After all the prelude, all the pomp and circumstance. Here we go, Greg. Opening night.
Yeah, these teams have spent an entire offseason to prepare for this moment. We've heard all the predictions and expectations, but now it's all about show and prove.
Here's Iverson. The rebound by the Celtics. And they're starting off the season playing the 76ers here.
Two division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
This is definitely the first of many tonight. In these first games, you always try to set the tone and take that mental and psychological edge.
Here's Snow following the bucket by the Celtics. And the shot goes in.
And, you know, for being a smaller guard, Iverson is a master at finishing inside. Just remarkable.
Anderson against Snow. Here's Walker with the 3. Tumbo grabs the board. And the 76ers with possession. Iverson outside. Pass to Lynch. Back to Iverson. And the foul on Paul Pierce. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Anderson against Snow. Shot clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Here's Iverson. Here's Mutombo. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe is so active on the glass.
And it's Anderson with the ball for Boston. Outside, Pierce. Pass to Walker. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Iverson gets the bucket.
He's really cagey on the attack. Iverson has a real knack for knowing when to slash and get to the rim.
Anderson outside. Pass to Walker. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot block.
Iverson no good. Boston trails by 4. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul. And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Celtics call timeout.
Here is Anderson. Outside, Pierce. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, no good. And they can't put an end to this drought. The 76ers leading by 4. Here's Iverson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Boy, Iverson so stubborn and competitive offensively, forcing that shot through even while taking the foul.
Boston trails by 7. Pass to Potapenko. Here's Griffin. And that comes off the assist by Pierce.
You've got to have inside scoring to be successful, and he's aware of that.
Iverson outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Iverson's got 9.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Such a wide open look.
Pierce, terrific off the catch and shoot. So smooth with that stroke.
Down low, Iverson. And the layup's good off the glass. And now that's 11 points for Iverson.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Snow against Anderson. Here's Griffin, and it's sent back by Mutombo. Here is Lynch. Hasn't made one yet. Griffin with the steal. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Allen Iverson. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
McKee's checked in for the 76ers.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Here's Snow. Anderson with the block.
Tremendous timing on that block. Fantastic defense.
Here is Lynch. Stolen by Anderson. And here's Griffin. And Anderson has it in the corner. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
Oh, he just erases the shot there with a well-timed block.
The 76ers have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Here's Snow. Still yet to score. McKee for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Yeah, Snow, terrific job there. Just kind of setting the pace. Exceptional at breaking down the defense with his passing.
Anderson against McKee. Anderson outside. Walker with the screen for Anderson. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Pierce, no good. The 76ers leading by 5. Here's Snow. Pass to Hill. And he banks in the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Celtics shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Now here's Anderson. The 10-footer. And too long on the shot. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Here's Pierce. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Pierce has got 5 points so far.
Tell you, when you watch Pierce work, he is well calibrated for the mid-range game.
Here's Snow. Pass to Lynch. The rebound by Pierce.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Now it's just a 3-point 76ers lead.
Clever off the dribble. Love whenever Pierce looks to shoot when he's in his rhythm and in his zone. Watch out.
Snow the pass to Lynch. Mutombo sets a screen. Here he goes. And the shot goes in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Anderson outside. That's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. Austin making some changes. Batiste checked in, and it's Brown in for Anderson. Snow. No scoring in this one. Now here's McKee. They get a hand on it. Right side to Walker. Now Mutombo. Here's McKee. Makes it off the glass. He's got 5.
Oh, that's a great find by Mutombo. A guy who always seems to make the right play.
McKee against Brown. Here's Battie. Pass to Walker. Mutombo grabs the board. Mutombo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Snow. The layup missed. Boston trails by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pierce wide open. He fires. Misses the 3. And the 76ers with possession. Here's Snow. Pass to Mutombo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Paul Pierce.
And when Mutombo is forcing the issue, it puts defenders in a bind, which is why you have to foul him there.
Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. And so Mutombo nails both of them. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Boston trails by 9. Brown with it. He has yet to score. Six on the shot clock. Rebound by the 76ers. Hill's got his 4th rebound in this one. McKee against Williams. Here's Hill. The short one's on the money. Hill's got his 2nd basket of the night.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Brown. Here's Battie. Out to the right wing. Pass to Walker. Battie kicks to Brown. To stop the drought. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Mutombo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Cloud pass to Snow. To the inside. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the 76ers lead by 13. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. 1:46 left in the first quarter. They get it again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And the first one at the line is good.
And what you love about him is he's a team-first guy, willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Geiger comes in from Mutombo. And McCulloch subbed in for Hill. And the Celtics also making a change. Anderson, he's checked in for Walker.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Here's Snow. Good D by Anderson. Boston trails by 11. And here is Brown. Hasn't made one yet. And he drives in, and it's blocked. And now Philadelphia on the break. The shot's good from Snow. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Philadelphia.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Just 3 to shoot, kept alive, and Potapenko gets it to go.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Pass to Snow, and here is McCullough. 19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Guyton. Potapenko with the rebound. Potapenko's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Austin shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
That free throw good from Brown.
This is definitely an area Brown wants to improve. He contributes in other ways on the floor, though.
And Brown drops them both. 12 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now Claxton. Three-pointer, Bell. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Philadelphia ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. Boston trails by 11. Left side, Anderson. Brown outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Rajon Bell.
Well, I think that's just a savvy play by Brown, doing what he can to ensure the foul while he's in the act of shooting. Good job drawing that foul.
Boston making a switch here. Luntz checked in. Good on the second free throw. Philadelphia leading by 10. Claxton with it. Still yet to score. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Basket good. And the Celtics with possession here. Anderson outside. There's the screen to the middle. Here's Blunt. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Blunt's got his first 2 points.
Hey, when you go in there, you better finish strong. And he did.
Claxton the pass to McCullough. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Here's Battie. He gets that one. Battie's got it back down to within single digits for the Celtics.
This is really why you love to have Brown in the rotation, because he makes unselfish plays, just like right there.
Anderson against Claxton. Pass to McClung. No good from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Williams. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Claxton against Brown. Claxton the pass to McCullough. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Swiped it away. Fast break, here we go. Pass to Geiger. Puts the move on. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Austin with the ball. 76ers getting the bucket. One passes to Anderson. Just 5 to shoot. Fires, high post, and off the front iron, and in it goes.
Oh, nice shot from Anderson. Saw the window and took it.
Here's Claxton. Pass to Bell. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Boston trails by 8. Here's Brown. Lays it up off the glass. Brown's got 5.
Excellent trip down the floor that time. Randy Brown cashing in down low.
Now Bell. Back to Claxton. Pass to McCloud. Now here's McCulloch. Defense is right there. Outside Williams. And it's McCloud with the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 6. Now here's McCulloch. Nothing on the board. And the basket by McCloud.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Outside Williams. They set the pick. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
For Boston, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And that one falls for Williams. Both teams deciding to change it up. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The 76ers leading by 6. Here's Snow. Here's Buford. Williams with the defensive effort. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Celtics. From past the arc, buries it from 3-point range. Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
And Walker, more than capable stretch 4. A big man with range for days. And how about the confidence?
Count that bucket.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Anderson against Iverson. Outside Williams. Here's Battie. Buford covering. Walker with a screen for Anderson. Over Iverson. Anderson's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Iverson with the ball, and Griffin picks him up defensively. The shot's good from Snow.
The D can give up these kinds of looks, especially to Snow.
To the left wing. Griffin dishes to Anderson. Outside Williams. Pass to Walker from downtown. Rebound by the 76ers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The drive by Iverson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's a 9-point Philadelphia lead.
Iverson can score with the best of them. I tell you what, a volume shooter. He does not lack confidence and lets it fly from anywhere and everywhere.
Anderson, and it's off the back rim, no good. The 76ers have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Iverson, no good. Boston trails by 9. Anderson outside. Double team on Williams. Here's Griffin. Wide open shot is on the money. Griffin's got 6. Philadelphia shooting in the second quarter has been superb. 58% from the field. Here's Snow over Anderson. Misses the baby hook. The Celtics have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. And Walker kicks to Batum. Griffin. The kick out to Anderson. Outside, Walker. Goes up again. But T can't hit.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Here's Iverson. The quick look, no good that time. Boston trails by 7. Walker the pass to Williams. Nice ball movement by Boston. To the inside. Here's Batum. Geiger with the rebound. Geiger's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Iverson. Got it. Good job in the low post. Now that's 17 points for Iverson.
And that's why you can't leave anyone open.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Some changes for Philadelphia. Mutombo is checked in for McCullough. And now he's subbed in for Snow. And then for Boston, Pierce comes in for Williams. And it's Brown in for Anderson. It's Brown on the wing. Iverson covering. Walker with the screen for Brown. Pass to Walker. The 10-footer. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Antoine Walker possesses great versatility for a big guy. Excellent at stretching the floor with his shooting. And a big man who does a lot of different stuff on offense.
Hill, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And he's good on the second. Philadelphia leading by 8. Iverson outside. Shoots over Griffin. Iverson, no luck. Celtics shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. For 3, Pierce. Ollie grabs the board.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Iverson passes to Ollie. It's Hill on the wing. He's covered by Brown. And the basket by Hill. Hill's got 6 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now, here's Walker. Outside, Pierce. Back falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. 10 points for him.
Beautiful looking shot that time from Pierce. He can beat you from anywhere.
Iverson passes to Mutombo. Over Batum. And the basket by Mutombo. Mutombo's got his second bucket of the night. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Walker. Pierce with it. Rebound by the 76ers. Mutombo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Buford against Brown. It's tipped. It's stolen by Brown. For 3, Pierce. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Paul Pierce does a bit of everything. Such a deadly scorer. And he is giving this team fits.
Down low. Here's Mutombo. And Boston with the rebound. 1:16 left now here in the second. Here's Griffin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
Good ball movement right there from Brown. Solid at finding the open teammate.
Mutombo inside, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First team foul.
Forcing the action a bit, you draw fouls when you do so.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
Potapenko's checked in for the Celtics. Anderson comes in for Brown. Now here's Anderson. Outside, Walker. And here's Pierce. Back to Walker. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Mutombo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Kicks it out to Iverson. The 3. Here's Hill. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. Hill's got 8 points.
And, you know, this is what Hill is out there to do. A rugged rebounder who understands his role.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Anderson. Mutombo with some nice D. Now Buford. Still scoreless. Mutombo is screen on Pierce. Here's Ollie. And so it's Philadelphia, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Allen Iverson.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Snow against Anderson. Pierce kicks to Walker. Tipped away. Back to Pierce. Takes a 3. Dikembe Mutombo pulls it in. Mutombo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Snow. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Buford. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Now Buford following the 3-point attempt by Pierce. Here's Snow on the wing. Iverson. Pass to Mutombo. Back to Iverson. For 3. Hill. The rebound by Anderson.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
That one doesn't drop. Mutombo is some nice D. Snow against Pierce. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Boy, that was a right-now drive by Snow, really catching the defense unaware.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Line for Philadelphia, Eric Snow, shooting 1.
That one misses for Snow.
So solid at setting the pace and the tone as well as orchestrating an offense. Snow really rarely forces anything out there. He kind of lets the game come to him.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Griffin's shot is off. The 76ers leading by 9. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Buford the pass to Snow. Iverson with the ball. And Griffin picks him up defensively. Good. Snow's got 4 points this quarter.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Anderson outside. Pass to Pierce. Here's Walker. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo.
Oh, aggressive play by Walker, not allowing the defense to cut him off completely there with the foul.
The first one falls. Tigers checked in for the 76ers. McCullough comes in for Hill. That one is no good.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
Griffin against Iverson. Here's Snow. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
He's 0-1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
At the line for Philadelphia, Eric Snow.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Griffin. Outside, Pierce. 6 to shoot. Walker is screen on Snow. Griffin. His 3-pointers off the mark. The 76ers leading by 12. He takes it in. Bucket is good. Snow's got 8 points in the quarter.
Great take right there. I love watching him explode towards the hoop.
Outside, Walker. Boston again missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Snow, the pass to McCullough. And that one, good. McCullough's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 10-1 run. Pass to Buford. Back to McCullough. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Sanchez, he's checked in for Iverson.
Number 4, Pepe Sanchez.
Griffin finds Anderson. And it's denied. And he's able to get it back. Walker with the screen for Griffin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Griffin.
3.
Walker's got 8.
And you know, Walker is really reliable as a catch-and-shoot guy because he's thinking shot even before the pass gets there.
Sanchez, the pass to Buford. Tiger with the screen on Pierce. Snow against Griffin. Here's Snow. 12 points for him. That one doesn't go. It's his 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor. Pierce kicks to Anderson. Back to Pierce. Driving the lane. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Snow. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Pass to Pierce. Up top, Walker. He's covered by Snow. It's good on the putback.
Nice job there, getting great positioning on the glass.
The 76ers leading by 13. Here's Snow. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint. And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Boy, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Brown is checked in for Griffin.
Randy Brown.
Here's Buford. Drills it from outside. And the 76ers lead by 16.
Zero hesitation on that shot.
And it's Anderson with the ball for Boston. Walker dishes to Anderson. Brown outside. Pass to Pierce. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
Pierce can be deadly when he's this close. Such an efficient finisher at the rim.
Anderson against Snow. Here's the screen. Driving to the basket. Count it. Good. Snow's got 12 points here in the second half.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Outside, Walker. Hits it to go from beyond the arc. Walker's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Celtics. Here's Sanchez. He's covered by Brown.
Seeking out the contact inside.
First personal foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for 2. Pepe Sanchez.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. Anderson with the ball. Pass to Pierce. Over Snow. The rebound by Sanchez. Philadelphia leading by 14. Inside. Stolen by Anderson. Now Walker. Outside, Pierce. Walker, the pass to Anderson. Just 4 to shoot. The shot by Pierce will not go. The 76ers have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. A nice shot by Geiger. Geiger's got his second basket of the game.
And, you know, Snow knows his team depends on him to do this. A solid floor general.
Brown outside. Knocked away and stolen by Buford. Over Potapico. Here's Geiger. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Geiger's got 4 points this quarter.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Here's Potapenko. 8 points for him. And it's Pierce in the corner. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Now here's McCulloch. Pass to Geiger. Over Potapico. Here's Sanchez. To the wing on the left. Another shot. Snow. It's a rebound by the Celtics. Anderson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. trying to get something going. It's tipped, and they're able to recover. Brown, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Snow. And Pierce pulls it down. Pierce has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Walker. Shoots over McCulloch. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Pierce. Pierce has got 3 assists in the game. Snow, the pass to Geiger. Anderson outside. Here's Potapenko. He's covered by Snow. And Potapenko gets it to go.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Snow, the pass to Geiger. Here's Snow. 16 points for him. Banked in off the glass. Snow's got 14 points here in the second half.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
50 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Walker. Over Snow. Knocked loose. Over Anderson. Snow can't hit. Boston trails by 16. Brown kicks to Walker. For 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Walker's got 16 points. Philadelphia shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Here's Snow. 18 points for him. Pass to Buford. Takes it inside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Philadelphia. 13 points up at the end of the period. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Philadelphia leading by 13. Here's Snow. And it's blocked by Brown. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Here's Iverson. Basket counts. Iverson's got 19 points. Now here's Brown. Outside Williams. Back to Brown. Six on the shot clock. Outside Griffin. There's the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Mutombo's Griffin's gone 3 of 9 shooting. Griffin against Iverson. And the dunk by Iverson.
You know, I think the undervalued part of AI's game is his athleticism. I know he's not that big, but he's an amazing athlete. This guy was an all-state football player in high school, and he plays with some of that football mentality, too.
Here's Brown. 76ers getting the bucket. Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Walker. Up and in on the layup. Walker's got 14 points now in the second half.
It doesn't take much for Walker to get on a roll. And right now, boy, he is cooking.
Here is Lynch. From 11 feet away, Walker with the rebound. Walker's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he makes that one. Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Making his presence felt on the interior.
Snow against Brown.
Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And it's Iverson missing. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Celtics. It's a 13-point game. Yep, that one goes.
He was locked in. He knew he could knock that one down.
Here's Iverson. Pass to Lynch. Takes the three. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Iverson against Brown. Walker taking his time here. And it's off from three-point range. The 76ers leading by 11. The shot's good from Snow. Snow's got 20. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Outside Williams. Pass to Walker. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Snow. Lays it in off the breakaway. 22 points for him.
Nice execution on the break that time. Snow doing a nice job finishing.
Boston trails by 15. Brown the pass to Batiste. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo. And he knocks down the first one. Potapenko's checked in for the Celtics. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Iverson kicks to Mutombo. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
And at 7'2", all Mutombo needs is a position near the hoop, and he throws it down.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Batiste. Iverson covering. Batiste, the pass to Walker. Poke loose. One-on-one here. Here's Hill. And Hill throws it down.
Running the floor with reckless abandon. That's great hustle on the break.
Boston trails by 18. Brown outside. Here's Batiste, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
First free throw is good, and Philadelphia making a change here. Claxton's checked in. The Celtics also changing it up. Pierce is checked in for Walker. And it's Anderson in for Brown. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Philadelphia leading by 16. Now Claxton. Pass to Lynch. The rebound by Pierce. So it's the Celtics now. Anderson trying to free himself up.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Boston.
And the first one drops. Tigers checked in for the 76ers. Second free throw, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Iverson with the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now here's Anderson. Pass to Griffin. Here's Potapenko. The shot, no good. Mutombo with some nice D. Now here's Iverson. He's tightly guarded. And it's Dikembe with the jam. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 16 rebounds.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Anderson against Iverson. Anderson outside. Here's Pierce. Nails the 16-footer.
Any trip that ends with points is a great one.
Philadelphia leading by 17. Claxton with it. Here's Geiger. The rebound by the Celtics. Pierce in the high post. Claxton's there. That one falls. Pierce has got 19 points.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
And there it is for him. And the 76ers lead by 17. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Celtics. Outside, Griffin. To the paint. Here's Potapico. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Claxton. Pass to Lynch. 5 on the clock. Denied! Pierce with the block.
Excellent anticipation that time by Pierce. Was right on top of that shot.
Boston making a switch here. Walker's checked in. And here's Iverson outside. Rebound Boston. Potapenko's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pierce feeling it out a bit. Celtics passing it around. There's Walker with the 3. Tries again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Some changes for Philadelphia. McCullough comes in for Geiger, and Jones subbed in for Lynch. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The 76ers leading by 13. Claxton with it. Now Pierce defending. Here's Jones. Plays it up and banks it in. Jones has got his first bucket in this one.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And here's Anderson. Pass to Walker for the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Walker's got 7 points here in this quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's McCullough. Nails the baby hook.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Boston trails by 14. Outside, Pierce to the inside. And Potapenko gets it to go.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And that one falls for Claxton. And Claxton drops them both. For Boston, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the 4th, 8 of 12. Anderson against Jones. Looking to get it going. 4 on the clock. Walker's shot is off. Philadelphia leading by 14. Pass to McCullough. Kicks it out to Iverson. Jones against Anderson. And the basket by Jones.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Boston trails by 16. Now here's Anderson. And here's Walker outside. Rebound by the 76ers. McCulloch's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Iverson passes to Claxton. Stolen by Walker. Anderson with the ball. Picked up by Claxton. It's Anderson with the drive. Chalk up 2 there.
Crafty drive by Anderson, just zipping in for the shot.
Here's Iverson. And there's the drive. Stolen by Walker. Outside, Pierce. Pass to Walker. Good, and Pierce gets the assist. Pierce has got 5 assists tonight.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Now, here's Mutombo. Shoots over Walker, and the basket by Mutombo. Mutombo's got 6 here in this quarter.
Check out the Dikembe Mutombo doing his thing inside, using his height and reach to score the ball.
Here is Anderson. Pass to Pierce. Beyond the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Pierce has got 9 points here in the second half.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
And the numbers speak for themselves. Dikembe showing off at the offensive end.
Boston trails by 13. Anderson outside. Pass to Potapenko. Griffin with it. Outside, Pierce. Shot clock at 6.
Speedy Claxton. First personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Paul Pierce.
And he makes the first.
You know, in so many ways, Paul Pierce is just remarkable. I mean, his skill level is so high. I mean, he can outsmart defenders and really has the mechanics to score the ball from anywhere.
And so he hits both. Philadelphia shooting extremely well here late, around 61% in the 4th.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Philadelphia.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
Offensive rebound. Back to McKee. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Season just getting started here, Greg. Players getting back into their routine, and that's huge, as well as everyone else, just trying to get the rhythm of the season.
Yeah, coaches, refs, support staff, they all take a moment to get into their rhythm as well. I'll throw in commentators, partner, in case I make any mistakes here tonight.
Oh, GA, don't worry about that. You're not making any mistakes, but rhythm is huge for a broadcast, right? From the truck to the front table here in front of this great action. Here's Francis. Out left to the wing. Anderson passes to Francis. Nowitzki against Taylor. And it's Nowitzki missing. Taylor against Nowitzki. Here's Francis. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Williams against Nash. All sorts of time. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Clear that Finley is always ready to get into a shooting motion. He's got such a clean, efficient jump shot.
Left side, Anderson. Pass to Olajuwon. A shot, no good. Bradley with some nice D. Here's Finley. He's covered by Anderson. To the wing right side. Nash with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Houston now. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Here's Nash. The Rockets making the shot. Pass to Trent. Here's Finley. Shoots it up. And he drops that one in.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Steve Nash.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
He hits both from the stripe. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Nash outside. Pass to Trent. Now Finley. He's guarded by Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Finley brings a lot of athleticism to that position, can throw it down as well as stroke it from deep.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
And the second free throw, good.
You know, he's somebody his guys like playing with because he does whatever is necessary to win.
Down low. Pass to Francis. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. They get it back. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. The Rockets again can't hit. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And here's Nash, still without a basket. Nowitzki gets a wide open look. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists.
Dirk Nowitzki, a 7-footer, shoots it like a guard, knocks down threes, a ton of fun to watch. This dude's a unicorn.
Here's Francis. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. The Rockets making the shot. To the middle, and stolen by Olajuwon. It's Anderson with the drive, and Anderson slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Finley can't get it to go. Rockets have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Francis passes to Anderson. And here is Taylor. And the rejection by Bradley. Here's Finley. And that one is hammered home.
You like a lot about Michael Finley, but what I like most is his aggressiveness at the offensive end.
They set the pick. Driving inside.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Nowitzki. Taylor with the rebound.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Inside. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. High post, Nowitzki. Here's Finley. Anderson with the block. Here's Francis. Into the lane. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Finley. 7 points in the game. Trent setting the pick for Nash. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And the Mavericks making a change here. Maxwell's checked in.
Vernon Maxwell.
Here's Francis. 10 points for him. Pass to Anderson. Knocks it loose. Nowitzki with the steal. Here's Finley. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Williams. Here's Francis, defended by Nash. Olajuwon with a screen on Nash. Francis passes to Williams. Shot clock at 3. Here's Francis, defended by Nash. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Houston making a switch. Collier's checked in.
52, Jason Collier.
And the Mavericks with possession here, trailing by 2. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Juwan Howard's checked in for the Mavericks.
Substitution for the Mavericks. Number 5, Juwan Howard.
Here's Finley. Dallas, no good that time either.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Francis, defended by Nash. Going inside, and he dunks it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And that's some all-out effort to poke it away and convert there in transition.
Dallas trails by 6. Now Nash, scoreless thus far. They could use a bucket. Taylor with the rebound. For Houston, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Anderson passes to Collier. Here's Francis. Over Nash. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Here's Finley. He's guarded by Williams. Nash up on top. Pass to Maxwell. No good with the triple.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Deep 2 from Anderson. It's rebounded by Dallas.
2 division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
This is definitely the first of many tonight. And in these first games, you always try to set the tone and take that mental and psychological edge.
The Rockets again can't hit. Dallas trails by 6. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Anderson. Right side, Taylor. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
They give Michael Finley.
Team foul.
Love seeing this aggressiveness in the interior.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Ryan is checked in for Bradley. Nowitzki comes in for Howard. And Isley subbed in for Steve Nash.
Well, Maxwell trusts his mechanics, and he should. He knows he's all lined up and ready to let it go on target.
Here's Francis after the Mavericks pick up 3. There's Williams with the 3. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Isley. Nowitzki with the screen on Anderson. Poked away. Here's Francis. A minute 50 left in the first.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Here's Isley. He has yet to score. Here's Maxwell with nobody on him. He buries the jumper.
I like his shot selection. He focuses on taking shots that are within his range.
Here's Francis. There's the drive. Missed inside. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Tries again. And the layup is good. Francis has got 18 points.
He is on a roll right now.
Dallas trails by 9. Now Finley. 7 points in the game. Fires for three. The rebound by Anderson.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Francis. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Dallas shooting a lowly 30% to start this game.
Oh, I love whenever Maxwell weaponizes his athleticism. Big dunk there, and that's a pretty big word. Weaponizes.
Here's Francis, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Taking no chances there. He finishes with authority.
Dallas trails by 9. High post, Bryant. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Finley can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And so it's the Houston Rockets in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Here's Maxwell. Pass to Isley. Six on the shot clock. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Collier's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Anderson with the ball. Out to Taylor. And stolen by Nowitzki. And now the fast break. Nowitzki with the ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Nowitzki's got 5.
Nowitzki, so smart, knows exactly where he needs to get to in transition.
Francis passes to Williams. Off target from outside. Dallas trails by 7.
Taking full advantage of the contact. Dirk gets the whistle while in the act of shooting.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
And he knocks down the first one.
And, you know, the offensive skill set of Nowitzki is unique. He's a 7-footer who shoots it like a guard from the perimeter. And he's basically got an unblockable turnaround jump shot as well.
Mavericks making a switch here. Trent's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Houston leading by 6. Here's Francis. His last outing, 16 points for him. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Isley, the pass to Maxwell. Dallas, no good that time either.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Nailed from three-point land.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Isley. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Maxwell. Just 5 on the clock. Latrey. Francis grabs the board. Rockets have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Count it. And now it's an 11-point Houston lead.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Here's Taylor, and he drops it in from the low post. Taylor's got the lead up to 11 now for the Rockets.
Terrific setup. Excellent floor vision.
Maxwell, the pass to Nowitzki. Pass to Isley. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Collier's got his 5th rebound in this one. Anderson outside. Off target with his 3. Dallas trails by 11.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Maxwell. Here's Isley. Still without a basket. Pass to Maxwell. And the 3 off target.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's Anderson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
For Dallas, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Out to the right wing. Here's Isley. And here's Maxwell for 3. The rebound by Collier. Collier's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Francis, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Isley. Pass to Maxwell. To the left side wing. Here's Isley. Will it go? With the drive. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Taylor inside. Defended by Trent. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. A different look for Dallas. At least checked in for Bryant. And Nash is subbed in for Maxwell. Here's Nash. Still yet to score. Pass to Finley. Anderson against Nash. Here's Isley. Nowitzki left side. Finley. Here's Isley. Nowitzki with the screen on Williams. Isley the pass to Nowitzki. Pass to Isley. Nash with it. Dallas moving the ball around. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Isley.
Something that Nash really excels at, his awareness of finding open teammates is incredible.
Now here's Anderson. He's got 6. Now here's Nowitzki. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Nowitzki's got 5 points in the quarter.
A mid-range specialist. All Nowitzki needs is a little wiggle room, and he's going to let it go.
Here's Francis. And that time, also a missed shot.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Nash with it. And Trent now top of the key. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Did enough down low to force the defender into a foul. Nice work inside.
For Dallas, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. That free throw missing. Dallas making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. Rockets leading by 9. Francis passes to Count. Anderson outside. Drops in the layup for 2. Anderson's got 8 points.
Great execution to get a look at the rim.
Setting up the half-court offense now.
They've got to find a way, not enough ball movement or body movement when they get in the half court.
Now here's Nash. Still scoreless. Now Finley. Back to Nash from outside the arc. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
You know, the stroke of Nash, so pure. He's got a nice high arching shot. A deadly three-point shooter, too.
Here's Francis. He's got 27. Here's Williams. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here are the Mavericks now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Finley can't get it to go. Houston leading by 8. Here's Francis. There's the triple. Pass to Anderson. Over Isley. Anderson can't get it to go. Dallas shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Yep, it counts. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. And it's the Mavericks on the break.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Now, here's Taylor over Trent. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Isley. He has 5. Over to the wing. Pass to Finley from outside the arc. Hands it from downtown. And it's now only a 1-point Rocket lead.
And Finley, a dead-eye three-point threat. Once he has his feet up under him, he's ready to fire.
Francis passes to Taylor. Oh, and the dunk by Taylor.
Oh, and one little pump fake, and he had all the time he needed to go hard to the rack.
It's one of the most reliable moves you can make, GA. So pretty when it works.
You had the feeling, guys, he was just eyeing the rim from the start. I mean, he was committed.
Here's Trent following the score by Houston. Here's Isley. Another 3 for Dallas.
Displaying the range, forcing that defense to extend itself.
Here's Anderson. He started closer, and it goes down 2 points. Anderson's got 10 points in the game.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Trent against Anderson. Here's Finley. Takes it off the glass. Finley's got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
He's not just a jump shooter now. Michael Finley will give it to you inside, too.
Here's Taylor. It's rebounded by Dallas.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Pass to Isley. Dallas moving the ball around. 5 to shoot on the wing. Nash's shot is off. And so it's Taylor who brings the ball up for Houston. 17 points was their biggest margin. Basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Nash outside. Going inside. Stolen. And here is Taylor. 7 points in the game. Two on the clock. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Rockets lead by 2. And we'll be back with you right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Houston in the lead. Francis passes to Mobley. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
At the line for one, Cuttino Mobley.
Mobley is really an outstanding scorer. Coutinho is a versatile player with a pure stroke as a left-handed shooter.
Now here's Nash. Pass to Finley. Nash outside. 4 on the shot clock. Oh, good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Mobley. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Dallas trails by 5. Nash the pass to Finley. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Finley is setting them on fire, filling it up. And the game plan should be simple. Keep giving Finley the rock.
Here's Francis. Mobley kicks to Taylor. Back to Mobley. Here's Thomas. Good work defensively by Nowitzki. It's stolen by Taylor. Driving to the basket. And it's Taylor finishing it off.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
A nice shot by Mobley.
A great job on the assist, scanning the floor and finding that open look.
Dallas trails by 7. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And Finley gets it to go. Finley's got 18 points in the game.
A variety of ways for Finley to attack you inside.
Here's Francis. He's got 27. Thomas finds Mobley. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lets the 3 fly. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Finley.
Unstoppable. He has got it on automatic out there.
And, you know, the defensive effort is not bad. They're doing the best they can, but he's been simply too much for him.
To the inside. Fast break, Dallas with a tie. He lays it in.
Michael Finley.
Finley's got it all tied up now for Dallas.
Another basket for him, and anytime he touches it, you just think it's going in.
Francis passes to Thomas. And the layup's good off the glass.
and the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
For Dallas, they've gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall, 80% since the break. Mobley against Nash. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Finley the pass to Nash. They get the rebound. Bradley. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Good to see a player going all out for the games this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Francis' shot is off.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And Nash, here we go. Here's Finley. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And for Houston, they're shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Here's Mobley. It's rebounded by Dallas. Bradley's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Finley. He's guarded by Thomas. Nowitzki's shot is no good. And for the Rockets, they're shooting around 44% in this third quarter. There's a screen. Here's Mobley. No good on that one. Some solid D from Nowitzki. Mavericks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. For the lead, he can't get that one.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Here's Francis. He's got 27. Takes a 3. Another miss by Houston. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Trent kicks to Finley. Dallas, no good that time either. And the Rockets with possession here. 17 points was their biggest margin. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Goes back up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And sometimes you catch the defender leaning. Looks like that's what happened on that sequence.
The Rockets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
Nash, the pass to Bradley. Al Finley, 23 points in the game. Bradley kicks to Trent. Here's Finley. A putback. Back to Trent. Nash outside. For the lead. As out of bounds, the Mavericks able to retain possession here. Maxwell, he's checked in for Gary Trent.
The lineup for Dallas. Number 3, Vernon Maxwell.
Pass to Nash. Nowitzki looking around. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got 6 assists here tonight.
You know, he's always ready to shoot the basketball, Dirk Nowitzki. I mean, as soon as he catches the pass, he's locked and loaded and ready to go. Great confidence in his stroke.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Mobley outside. Francis passes to Taylor. Here's Francis. And some nice passing there by Houston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, that's superb concentration to get the hoop and the foul there.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint
as much as possible.
Hey, who needs a 40-inch vertical? That throwdown from dirt, good enough for me.
It's Thomas on the wing. Pass to Taylor. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
High percentage if you can find a window. Great job.
Olajuwon's checked in for the Rockets. Bullard comes in for Thomas. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
Now here's Mobley. He's got 8. Teardrop shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Mobley's got 10 points in the quarter.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
Nash against Mobley. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Man, is it fun watching Nash cook the defense with his ball handling. Sometimes he's just unguardable.
Here's Francis. 27 points for him. And a miss there on the triple. Now here's Nash. Out left to the wing. Here's Isley. He's got 8. Shot clock at 5. That shot wide open. And it's now only a 1-point Houston lead.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Francis. This one for 3. A rebound by Isley. Isley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Nash. Here's Isley for the lead. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. It's a close game here in Houston. Taylor against Nowitzki. Taylor's shot, good. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Here's Maxwell. He's got 10, and the Mavericks call time here. Making a change here. Ryan's checked in. Here's Isley.
2 minutes.
Pass to Maxwell. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Norris. Houston in the lead. 1:41 left in the third. A nice shot by Olajuwon.
Olajuwon doing what he does, going to work in the paint area, playing to his strengths, and getting it up and down.
Nash outside. And there's Bryant. That's good on the assist by Nash.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
To the middle. Here's Olajuwon. And easy 2 points on the layup. Olajuwon's got 4 this quarter.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Here's Bryant. And Bryant throws it down.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Here's Norris. No scoring in this one. Anderson outside. Pass to Norris. Just 5 to shoot. Anderson passes to Norris. Oh, good on the 3. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Substitution for the Mavericks. Number 16, Bosjan Nakbar.
26 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Isley. He's got 10. Pass to Maxwell. Dallas moving the ball around. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Anderson outside. They set the pick. Driving in. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Rockets ahead. They lead by 1. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Isley.
Rockets foul. Shandon Anderson. First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Maxwell from beyond the arc. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Down low. Olajuwon inside. Working on Bryant. Olajuwon, no luck. Dallas shooting 43% from the field. Maxwell, the pass to Isley. Here's Maxwell. There's the pick to take the lead. It's hauled in by Norris.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Here's Bullard. Back to Anderson. To the paint. Nice move. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The first one falls.
And let's face it, every point matters in this league. You have to take advantage of these freebies.
So he gets them both. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Isley. Pass to Maxwell. It's good. This game is all even.
Ready to fire right off the catch. Excellent shot prep.
Here's Francis, defended by Trent. It's good. Bullard's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Here's Finley to take the lead. The offensive rebound, Bryant. Good D by Olajuwon. The Rockets shooting at 46%, making some buckets. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Francis' shot is off. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one made. And Finley gets it to go.
Finley loves to shoot the deep ball. That corner 3 is a nice one, too.
Here's Olajuwon. The shot that time, not on target. Good work defensively by Bryant. To the right side. Here's Isley. The three-pointer, no good.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Mobley kicks to Olajuwon. Here's Francis. He's guarded by Finley. And it's good for 2. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Maxwell against Mobley. Pass to Finley. Fires for 3. Bullard pulls it in. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for Houston. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Francis. Good on the triple. Now it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
You like his thought process. Really well executed.
The Mavericks have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Trent passes to Bryant. Trent against Williams. Trent kicks to Bryant. 6 to shoot. Here's Finley. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Houston leading by 4. Here's Francis. And there's the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Francis has got 32 points.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Pass to Finley. Trent outside. Now Finley to end the run. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Olajuwon's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Francis passes to Olajuwon. Unloads from 9. No good off the back of the rim. Dallas trails by 6. Williams comes with a double team. And here's Maxwell for 3. Rockets with the rebound. Olajuwon's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Mobley left side. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Boy, that's so difficult to stop. Once Olajuwon gets near the rim, you got to be ready for him to rise up and throw it down.
Olajuwon's gone 3 of 7 shooting from the floor. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Timeout, Mavs. Taylor's checked in for Williams. Then for the Mavericks, Bradley's checked in for Gary Trent. Nowitzki comes in for Michael Finley. And Nash is subbed in for Isley. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I was able to listen in on what Bill Cartwright was going over with his team. He told his guys to max it out on the 3. If those shots aren't coming, then we need to move on. There are other looks for us out there. We want some diversity in those shot attempts, guys.
Thank you, David. Taylor against Bryant. Taylor passes to Bullard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 10-point Houston lead.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Nash drawing the double team. Here's Bradley. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Rockets have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Taylor with the ball, guarded now by Nash. Taylor dishes to Mobley. Pass to Francis. For 3. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. Dallas trails by 10. Nowitzki draws the double. Bryant with it. Nash kicks to Bryant.
Shooting for the Mavericks, Mark Bryant at the line for 2.
A free throw drops for Bryant. Michael Finley, he's checked in for Dallas. Bryant hits them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Francis passes to Olajuwon. Shoots over Bradley. Olajuwon can't hit.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
And Bryant kicks to Finley. And stolen by Mobley. Dives to the hoop. And Mobley throws it down.
Getting downhill and taking flight. What a move.
Nash with it. Nash drawing the double team. Pass to Finley. Fires the three. And finish off by Bryant.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And so here is Houston. The Mavericks making the shot. And now the fast break. Nash with the ball. Banked in off the glass.
Nash is most comfortable in an up-tempo offense. He takes every opportunity to step on that gas pedal and push the ball up court.
Pass to Bullard. Through the D for the layup. Bullard's got 10 points in the quarter.
Went right in close to the bucket and converted.
Now here's Nash. He's covered closely. No good from 18. Houston leading by 8. To the middle. Here's Taylor. A kick out to Mobley. Back to Taylor. Nowitzki with the steal. And here's Nash. That's good, and it's Nowitzki with the assist. Nowitzki's got 3 assists in the game. Mobley inside. Defended by Bryant. And stolen by Nash. And he banks in the layup. And now it's just a 4-point Rocket lead.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they generated the highest quality shots.
Timeout, Dallas.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Gary Trent checked in for Bryant.
Substitution for Mavericks. Number 33, Gary Trent.
And so it's Dallas with it. 6-point game.
Houston foul. Maurice Taylor. 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
It's Trent on the wing. Now Finley. Bradley trying to break free. Oh, that's blocked. Rockets leading by 6. Mobley the pass to Bullard. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Dallas moving the ball around. Finley trains the three-pointer. Finley's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Mavs.
Finley so confident and no back down whatsoever in his game, even when the pressure is turned up.
And the rejection by Bradley.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Dallas trails by 3. Here's Finley to tie it up. Another 3 for Dallas.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Slammed in by Taylor.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Finley. Here's Trent. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Boy, love the court awareness from Finley. Excellent at realizing when one of his guys is open.
Here's Francis, defended by Nash. Francis' shot is off. The Mavericks shooting 43% for the game. To the inside. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
We've got 1:23 left here in the fourth quarter. The putback, great positioning on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Here's Bullard, defended by Trent. Here's Mobley. From outside, off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Trent kicks to Bradley. High post, Nowitzki. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Francis, defended by Nash. Driving inside.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, it was obvious.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. Houston making some changes. Williams is checked in for Bullard. Lance Anderson in for Mobley. Now Finley. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. It was the one saving grace of that situation.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Olajuwon with a screen on Nash.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Timeout, Mavs. Seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Finley. And it's Nash in the corner. Misses the tray. Timeout called. Rockets. Up in time. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Now, here's Taylor. Slammed in by Taylor.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Here's Nash. The Rockets making the shot. To the left side wing. Now Finley. Out to Nash. Takes the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
And the quickness of Nash's game. Just taking a shot there before the defense has a chance to react.
Francis passes to Williams. He takes it in. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen,
and then gets the basket.
Nash outside. Shoots. Taylor with the rebound. Taylor's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's Taylor finishing it off.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And so it's Dallas with it. The Rockets making the shot. Pass to Finley. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Here's Finley. Shot clock at 6. And the layup falls. Finley's got 36.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Here's Taylor. Slammed in by Taylor.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to be the guy at the end of the wrong side on that person.
And you could see his eyes light up when he saw the space at the rim. Nice finish there on the lob.
Outside Williams. Takes it inside. The shot's good. Williams has got 4 this quarter. We're just over 2.5 minutes into overtime in this exciting game. Nash kicks to Finley. Nash outside. Stolen by Anderson. No, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Steve Nash.
Oh, you got to stay down on his pump fake or he will get that whistle every time.
Free throw, good, Anderson. And both free throws good for Anderson. And what an exciting game here with 3 minutes played so far in overtime. Nash right side. Pass to Finley. Ripped away. And Olajuwon with a clear path to the hoop. And that one good.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Here's Finley. It's up a 3. Bangs on the trifecta. Finley's got 41.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Anderson. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there. We're now over 3.5 minutes through this overtime period. Here's Finley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5. Good on both.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Taylor with the ball. He's working on Nowitzki. And it's Taylor finishing it off.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to be the guy at the end of the wrong side on that person.
Now, here's Anderson. It's deflected.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Anderson with the ball. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And the Mavericks call time here. We've got 33 seconds left in the first overtime. Turning here to our analysts. What factors, guys, come to your mind?
Yeah, pure desperation right now. Do you think there's enough time?
I doubt it. I mean, it's clear what they've got to do. Quick shot, foul, and they need some cooperation with some missed free throws from the opponent.
Houston making a switch here. Mobley's checked in. And so it's Taylor who brings the ball up for Houston. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
A 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire. But give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.